Coming up on the FA.UCE podcast.
Nothing against New Zealand. Land of the long white cloud. See, do you know why they call it that? Because God likes to cover his mistakes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Salo falava malo lelei pulavanaka, and welcome back to another episode of the FA.UCE podcast. Joining me, I just grab the food. That's good. It's distracting me.
Just prove it through the eyes.
But joining me today, we have Chris, all the way from where, Chris?
Mangry.
Okay. Yopu, we got Yopu Waso, former All Black Sevens player. And we also have
We get it.
we also have Sione, a former Dutch fugitive, still on the run. I'm your host, Tino Masasens. Joining us today, we have a special guest, Jesse Joe Fangase. And over to my correspondents to translate for our non-speaking English.
Right on.
Fatalo fatuli malumale elpi yo Samoa. Which one? Okay. Fatalo fatuli malumale elpi yo Samoa. Good afternoon. Manguya lepo.
Together next week.
And I feel my
That's all right.
That's probably our best introduction there.
That's a nice
That's a good
correspondent, right?
That is a nice one. So, can you say your name again? We didn't quite hear it over the music.
Okay, for those who don't know me, my name is Jesse Jolie Okusewa Ifalong Officially Ngalukupa Fanga Shali. Specialist in Tamalolo
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, wait. This is a good one, mate. This is a good one.
That is a good one.
That is a
Welcome,
great
Joe.
name.
Welcome to the FA.UCE podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you for having
Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Joe.
You have not just come in empty-handed. I see some some snacks.
The Polynesian way.
Yes.
Yeah, not one, but many.
Too bad Tino's on a diet. Oh, and Sione.
Start again.
Start tomorrow.
It's another week. It's another week.
So we'll just get the formalities out of the way. Chris, you got any shout-outs this week?
Massive shout out to my boy Chris and John down at Customize It. Anything you want printed on your jug, on your t-shirt, on your hat, your shoes, your watch, on your back, your underwear,
Oi.
your
Man,
fancy.
for ile printing on Sorry.
Make sure you head down there and check the boys out. And also a massive shout out to Caxton Hotel for having us once again. Episode 8. I'm surprised that we're still here. So
Yeah.
thank you, Caxton, for having us.
Malo.
Thank you.
Lorne, what's this, Sione?
Malo.
Shout out! We got a shout out here. He sent it in to make sure we shout him out. So it's a shout out to Joe's coach, Jaden Nikorima. Yeah, Bodies by Jaden. Check him out.
Jade. So Jade.
Anyone else got any shout outs?
Anyone else? You got any shout-outs you want to say?
Yeah, we've just got one in here from Jason himself. He's been banned for 2 weeks, but he just sends his regards to the FA.UCE podcast.
Is that Jason Momoa or Jason Tamarolo?
Oh, it depends. Ifo.
That's what I look like under here as well.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
Need to turn the aircon on.
Hey, why are you blushing?
Well, suck you did that. How we been? How's your week this week?
Oh, man, it's been good. We're still waiting for a baby, so this is my final last episode.
Can't you just push it out? Like,
Oh, man.
Oh, are you a doctor, Tino? No, I've been good, thank you, Tino. I've been looking for a baby mother myself.
For a long
But I went back to Goodna for the first time in a long time. Checked out Grubby's down in Kruger. So you went there as well.
Did you find a girlfriend there? Or?
No. I found a good burger, but similar.
It's juicy, but just not in the
Yeah,
right
I
place.
eat it the same way.
Anyway, back to you.
Sorry, mum.
It's the wrong juice.
What's that, Chris? Grubbies. Yeah, Grubbies.
Yeah, Grubbies. Nah, yeah, I had a good weekend. Spent some time with the kids and then went down to Grubbies again. Actually, it wasn't again. It was the first time. Checked out the Otai.
Oh, yeah.
In Otai, the melon and what's the other one? Fai, yeah. Same but different.
So what's the review on this place? It's well talked about.
Grubbies nice and greasy.
Yeah, nice.
What's the best burger there?
My favourite is the Luau one.
Luau.
Yeah,
I didn't have that one, so thank you for telling me.
I just want to shout out my cousin who ate most of my luau burger. Thank you for that. I only had 2 bites, gave it to him to have a taste, and he finished it. So I'll be back, Grubbies, for another one.
What's been happening, Joe? Like, you've been a busy man.
Other than celebrating Jason's 200th game last year.
We got some good questions for you for that. We got some good questions for you.
But you've been busy with your business launching.
Yeah. So I think we opened up back in September. We're in the second stage, hopefully progressing to the third stage, which is opening up our own place in Annalee. But until then, we're just trading out of Corinda for now.
Because you guys moved out of FA.UCE?
FA.UCE, yeah. So I started there by accident. So, long story.
We got time.
So how it all worked was, so the government didn't want me driving on the roads anymore. So then they took my license and nobody would hire me. And so I just walked down to FA.UCE and asked them for a job. And even the manager at the time, she was like, are you joking? And I was like, no, I'm not leaving until I get a job. And then so I got the job, and then 2 weeks after that, the bakery opened up, and they were looking for a sublease. And then they were like, oh, did you want it? I was like, okay. And then that's how everything's like happened in the last 6-7 months. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Wow, how good is that? And it's been blowing up since, eh?
Yeah, it has its days. It's just like, yeah.
What's your busiest day?
The weekends, always the
right.
weekends, yeah.
Yeah, because you had a few launches there where it sold out before you even...
That's with pop-ups.
Yeah.
Pop-ups are I think people will think pop-ups are easy, but you've got to really, you take everything that's in the kitchen to an off-site, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
true.
nah.
Did you boys go down and try the... what was the pink bun with the pink filling? Oh, purple filling.
Oh, that was the colour buns.
that was-
Yeah.
I think that was my
I
favourite.
haven't made them in a while,
Yeah,
eh?
because I had to scab off my cousin because everything was sold out.
Yeah, the line was long, eh?
I actually didn't come across it until Sevens one time down at West. One of the boys went and got stuff from Jojo's down at Logan home. Brought it over and he was like, Solo, got some food. And I was like, oh yeah, see. Had it and I was like, Solo, this is nice. And then for about 3-4 months, I've been hyping myself up to go down to the actual shop.
FA.UCE.
Yeah. And
Well,
then
why are you hyping yourself to come down to like,
Just trying to kill my ficus. Nah, but we on one Sunday we went down to church because we got a church down in Coomera, and then on our way back I was like to the wife, I was like, oh, stop over, that's where Jojo's sell out of. So we came out and had a look, and I sent to the girl and she goes, just go, man. So she went in, came back out, she goes, it's not there anymore.
yeah,
I was
moved,
gutted,
like
I was
6
gutted.
weeks ago.
Oh, right.
gotta-
Yeah, haven't you been
gotta,
keeping up with the vlogs on YouTube?
Yeah.
Just my OnlyFans.
See, now all the boys know about it.
Oh, it's silly. But everyone's you're well known for your food, and everyone's like chasing after you for like that.
For me
delicacy.
personally.
Not so much the food. Not so much the food, it's more Joe.
So your pool was wondering, when are you going to cross over to rugby?
To Union?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a few secrets over there.
Put them on display.
Roll it out.
Did you play for the All Blacks?
Nah, I was seven. I wasn't that good. I didn't go to. Why? Is there something that you need to share? Come on, cousin.
I love the All Blacks.
Your classics.
Anyway, let's get on to our topics this week. We have a few. We have Joe here. this one came in was, what was some of your favorite pastime as a kid? You know, whether you played with your stick, whether you played with your...
With your what? Play with your what?
Whether you played with the stick at the park by yourself, like what was, or you baked, or, you know, you helped your parents, or go to church, whatever. What was your favorite pastime as a kid?
My favorite pastime, shout out to my brother who didn't want to play games with me. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I used to play cricket by myself because I grew up in Goodna. We weren't allowed. My parents wouldn't let us play with the kids on the street because they're
Street kids.
Yeah, the street kids. So I was just out in the front of the yard, just spinning the ball back to myself and hitting it. So that was one of my best pastimes.
That's all you're
You
saying.
never got the ball on the stick where it goes around, you hit it with the racket?
No, we couldn't afford that one. But yeah,
Is that
that
the
was
ball on the stick?
Yeah, that's the ball on the stick.
What about you, Chris? Anything playing with yourself?
Yeah, just playing with my pillows.
This is a family podcast.
I was playing the jumper thing. No, really just hanging out with cousins, really. Cousins back there. Yeah, growing up in Samoa, like what you said before, cousins was our best friend. So yeah, just that.
Were you playing with your cousins?
No, I wasn't dating my cousins like you.
Is it time for the confessions?
What are you looking at me like that for? Stop. And you stop biting your lip.
What am I doing?
What about you, Yops?
I don't even know. There's so much stuff that we did when we were younger. So we were just sent out. There was a couple of my mates we used to play down the road. We used to go hang out. You know, mum and dad would tell you, go and play until the lights come back on, and then you come back home. That's all it was. And there was so much stuff that we did. We played marbles, played tiggy. We went and stole some stuff. You know, the nonsense that you did as a kid. But it was good.
What about you, Joe? Do you have any?
What's he doing, Logan?
You grew up in Logan, so tell us.
Yeah, it was rough, eh? No, I had a weird upbringing. I guess I was like the domesticated one. Like I would just cook, clean, and that was my life, and it's still my life.
We weren't allowed to go outside because we had guys in us. Because we grew up with Aboriginals. Like there was heaps of.
Where are you from?
Zumia, and there's heaps. Now it's heaps of Africans. But like you get outside,
Is that up north?
Yeah. So you go outside your gate and you see a black man walking. Hey there, lovely.
Oh, was that your favourite pastime?
That's all he remembers saying.
That's the thing that scarred me for life. Anyway, talking about what do you call it? Our favourite pastime. What was some of the when you walk into a typical islander house? Doesn't matter where it's New Zealand, Samoa, here, Australia, America. There was always that thing in the sitting room, whether you call it the sitting room or the living room. Did you ever have the wall unit with the TV and the stereo? You know, your parents decked out stereo.
Of course.
With the 50 speakers.
Isn't that so common? That's so common. Hey, it's so common. Hey.
And it had its own, like, you know how you have your tablecloth?
Right.
And you have, what do you call them? The little tables that you put the key on?
Nestlers.
Yeah, and then...
Coffee tables.
They had my parents, they had a, what do you call it, an ear to cover the speakers, and we had like pop flowers.
Every family,
And all the important stuff, they moved to the back of the speakers, like all the family photos and stuff like that.
Hoarders, bro. True.
But do you remember what do you remember the type of stereo that you had or that your parents bought?
Man.
Like the Akaris.
It was a Sony system.
The
I remember it was a
JVCs.
Sony system.
Oh, it was Apple. You might be from Logan, but
Straight up there.
Man.
Wait, did you make your bookies when guests came over?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Painful memories, mate. No, I did.
Yeah, I had to make
biscuits.
it not even when the guests came over. It was like every second. Mum and dad just you put the with bit of
Crackers.
crackers
Yeah.
or just bread. Sometimes that was dinner.
I remember when I was going for my first job and I was like, what's your experience? And my mum goes, tell them you're a tea maker.
Barista, hey, you're barista.
That was your job, eh? Make coffees and But come to, I want to test Chris because Chris grew up in the islands. So, what do we do when you fall on me? Do you know how to say it in Samoa?
Half.
Yeah.
Can we test the other two as well?
No.
Can we just
I got a funny story.
can we cross over to our correspondent? We'll go.
I think in the last week, I've had the worst. I've had to like study Samoan because I'm doing campaigns for Samoa back home. But they thought I was fluent, but I can only oke it in Samoan. And so everything's like that's coming up. I'm like the numbers like on the teleprompter. They're coming up like one, but I'm like 125. You have to say it in Samoan. I'm like
25. At least you're learning. At least you're learning.
No, I've had to, like I thought I was fine, and then it was like a whole nother. Yeah, so that's my experience.
They don't give you like a script or anything to.
Yeah, but like
That's
I
what a
feel like
teleprompter
That's what a
is.
teleprompter is.
Oh, I was thinking of telescopic.
Not at all.
Oh, shoot, they're far out. At least you're learning.
I did. I had to fall a full a couple of times back in Samoa. But I don't know. I don't know if I can remember it now. But I'll try my best.
Like just say you're calling your parents to come.
the polite way.
You don't have to say the way we go with it. Say it.
Oh, is that the thing?
Oh yeah, what should you?
Nah, it's Mom, Dad, yeah. Sumai loe, kali sua le wa, vilme au manga makang ofie mai. It's like a beautiful day out in the ocean. Thank you. Very nice.
Yeah, that's when you get bored.
What about you, Joe? So you've just bought the sin, lewa, kai de keu. How would you?
He's gonna say 125.
Lewo vela maile. No, I can't like mine is basic.
Yeah.
Basic.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I can't.
I know how you feel. But can you understand?
I understand.
Yeah, I know how you see.
But like,
Too bad you don't.
but the misconception with me is that like I can speak fluent, like, but I just know enough to get by. Like, but I can't.
Yeah, I know.
You're not fluent.
I know how you feel.
You're obviously born here, though, right? You're born in Australia.
Yeah, New Zealand,
Oh.
but I just say Australia.
What's wrong with New Zealand?
Nothing.
Where do we start?
Actually, while you're on the show, the pie debate in New Zealand.
Here we go.
All right.
After Kiwi pie.
I've been getting sick of these two, and pretty
Who's
much
on
everyone else.
Australia's team?
Pies from Kiwi. Oh, pie from Kiwi.
Here we go.
Pies from,
Pull that up, baby.
Kiwi pies are just. Have you had a Kiwi pie?
Yes.
They're rubbish, eh? They are
Which
rubbish.
pie shop did you go to?
That's
Which one did you go to?
I've gone to Windmill. Is it
Windmill?
Windmill.
Yep.
Wickman Way. I've gone to that one. Is it Hong Kong under Mangere Bridge?
Oh my gosh, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
keep
okay.
going.
See, you need to go. Have you been to Kingsland yet?
I've also got food poisoning from Kingsland.
Are you sure?
I went to one
That's the
in
best one.
Rewa. There was one in Rewa, but I forgot the name. But everybody was raving on about it.
Oh, I don't know. That's too far.
Yeah, I remember when I went to New Zealand, everyone's talking it up my head. I was like, this is just like the Coles pies.
Yeah, exactly. I went to heaps of bakeries. I bought like 50 pies I took one bite, and it's the
50?
same.
50, did you? Wow, one bite
Because-
out of 50 pies.
I'm literally not kidding. When they go to a bakery, it's like 20 pies plus something else, and they come out like with those drink trays.
Oh, yeah.
So I had like a bite of each pie, and what I found with the pies, I don't know, is from my experiences. It's too much cornstarch in the gravy.
Yeah, there's extender. They use it.
Sorry, what's it called?
There's this thing that they put in, so like in
Makes it
bakery,
thick.
like that makes it like extend the meat, makes it last longer. And New Zealand just love to put extender in everything. So on behalf of all of Australia,
Oh, they put heaps of condensers in pies in Samoa.
What are the best pies here then? Because they all not even that great.
okay, thank you.
Actually,
No, I like my childhood bakery.
Where?
It's in Woodridge. Yellow pies. Everyone knows it as yellow pies. It's not called yellow pies. I don't know the actual name for it. But they're
Alright.
good. Everyone goes there.
we'll have a look.
They used to shut at 3 in the morning. Oh, open up at 3 a.m, and straight after the club, everyone used to go down there.
There's always that one bakery you go to after the club.
Yeah.
But that one's been the same owner since we've been in Australia, so like 26 years.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Have you gone to the Ormo one?
Yeah, Yatla pies.
Yeah, like,
Nah, not Ormo. There's one. They're Asians,
nah.
but it's bomb. They do fish and chips and everything inside. Fried chickens in the morning. Like
Bomb,
5
so it's
a.m.
bad.
That's
Oh,
good. It's
where?
good. Ormo.
Where's that?
And,
Too far from Hamilton, mate.
oh, Ian Hamilton. Okay, boosh, Kelly.
Almost like going down to Wellington.
No, I would never compliment New Zealand. Never, ever, ever. So, thank you.
Okay, so 1 minute.
Again.
This one came in. I heard you used to fussy Seth, and that's why he's so good at rugby now.
What's that?
I heard you used to fussy Seth, and that's why he's so good at rugby now.
Yeah.
Obviously, for the youths that don't know,
For the
Seth,
youth.
Yeah.
he's where's he playing? Free Jacks now.
Yeah.
So he was a former Queensland Reds, baby.
Queensland Reds.
For my Highlanders.
Former Highlanders.
Highlanders.
Oh, I don't even know way.
Wow.
I know he plays rugby. That's why I'm like, please don't ask anything.
So, anyways, Joe. So, how many of you guys in the family? So, siblings.
There's 4 boys. There's 4 boys.
All right, no sisters.
Nah.
Oh, how good. So you're the what?
I'm the
Oldest?
second.
Oh,
So it
okay.
goes my older brother, me, and then there's 2 younger ones.
Oh, right.
How did you guys have like mean fights and stuff?
No, do you know what's so funny? We've never, and like my older brother, he's never hit us, like ever.
Oh, well.
Yeah, nah, and
Must
that's
be
like
nice.
not. I'm
Must
not
be
even just
nice.
trying to say that because the camera's on.
Yeah.
Like we were just like not
Nah, it's
allowed
off, it's
to like.
Real close.
Yeah, that was
right.
like we're like tired as like. I think if there's anything, it was me. I'd always like fight
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
but then they'll
yeah,
never hit back. Like
man.
even now as adults, like we don't.
Right, tell us more about yourself, Joe. I know you've been up to heaps and heaps of things. So, where you grew up,
Yeah.
obviously in Australia.
This is why I say I'm from Australia because I think I left when I was only like 2 weeks old. So Australia's
no.
all I've ever
Oh,
known.
okay.
Yeah. And yes, I've done a bit of everything, mainly to do with like the islands. Like I've done a lot of work for Tonga, Samoa, Cook Islands. I stay busy. Like I stay busy.
What school did you go to?
Shayla Park. State
Oh,
High
Shayla
School.
Park. Oh, yeah.
Where's that? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah,
So
I know.
Balangi area. No, honestly, the
Yeah.
only other
Hills.
brown person in my graduating year was Indians.
Well, did you graduate from there too, Chris?
Yeah. First year.
Did you grow up playing rugby as well?
My parents tried to put me in every sport because both my parents are sporty. My mum was a volleyballer, my dad was a basketballer, weightlifter, like everything.
Yeah.
They just both sporty, and then I came along. And they tried to put me in, and then they just were like, okay, you're just wasting fees now.
Yeah.
And then I never just picked it up.
Oh, true. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, Joe, you're like a massive YouTube star. You and Halito. So, tell us about that. How
Yeah,
did that
you
come
get
about?
into
How
that?
did that come about? It's become like
How did that
it's
start?
become really, really good. So,
Do you know, honestly, that started out as a joke. Like, but lots of opportunities have come from it.
That's it.
So we both started when late, I think
during
2019. Yeah,
Before COVID, though.
Before COVID
Yeah.
and right throughout COVID. But we never thought that it would get to where it is now. We're about to do our comeback in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a lot of opportunities came from it. Like, this is like something that, like I was meant to be on the finals for maths this season.
shoot.
Yeah, but I didn't do it. No, like I get a
Oh,
lot
good.
of stuff that come through, but like I was like, okay, it's gonna go 2 ways. But at the end of the day, it came down to my grandmothers. I never wanted to put them into a situation where they'd had to defend me. I know they would, but I just didn't want to do that.
Yeah,
They go
yeah.
church every Sunday,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know what? I've already caused enough scandal. Yeah, and I just had the mentality. I was like, you know what? If I pass this up, I'm sure more blessings will come.
Yeah.
And so now that they have, like, and it's better things that I actually care about. Like, I get to work for Samoa, so
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh yes, like endorse things that I actually care about. So
Yeah.
that's my like little what's happening at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
So
me.
good.
Are you just in food, or is there like fashion, or is there like
yeah, so I have, like-
influencers?
Yeah, I've seen that you're doing a bit of stuff for like.
So I think I've done it all, but for the most part, but for the food, everybody knows me for designing.
Right.
So I'm a 7-time champion winner.
it's so good though.
The pageant world's big.
Yeah.
Like, other than
the
some of
pageant
Tonga,
was
it's
how,
massive.
how on
Is that
earth?
is that something that you want to do? Like,
No, it was never.
Oh, it was never. But
It was just so my mum and my nana, like they designed and everything,
Right, right.
and I just picked it up, and then it started off as an accident. Like honestly, as soon as my mum passed away, money was tight, and so we
Right.
just needed money, and I was like, okay, well, there's stuff in the garage, and
Yeah.
then I just started selling like from the.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then from there, like people would just book me, fly me. Like there was one time I did I got flown in. Like when I say flown in, it was like business, everything, and I was like crying in the plane.
That's
'Cause
so
I was
good.
like. How do I put this down? When I got on the plane, I turned right. Yeah, it was crazy. And then once I got into Vegas, this all happened through Instagram. Once I
Yeah.
got into Vegas, there was a man holding the sign and it said my name.
Yeah.
And then we were like going. And I kid you not, this big this limousine pulled out of nowhere.
That's
and I was
awesome.
like, who the hell? Because I didn't research who I was working
Right,
for.
right.
And then the next morning, there was a note underneath my table or underneath the door, and it was like, "Oh, meet us here for breakfast." And I walked into breakfast, and there was like Fiji and everybody.
Wow.
They had it was a family reunion that we were all flown into, and they had a private concert, and they flew everybody in, and I was like. Am I at the right table? Like, and I could see Fiji, and it's just like, oh, are you a new artist? I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm just from Logan. 2 days ago. Yeah, so that was like one of the craziest things that came from designing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was always like a new experience, like flying in for
Right.
like just. It was a particular client. I found it was usually people who wanted to look a certain way, look good for the grab, so they always had money.
That's
So
it.
it's just
Yeah,
like, okay, I'm coming.
Yeah.
If you can pay my travels, I'm
Yeah.
there. So yeah, that
Such
was
a
like
good
a.
thing. It's such a good thing to have.
Have you got any like drama stories? Because I know the Tongan pageant scene is drama. Like there's so many, like the Miss Hilala things. I remember always on the Tongan
That's
news and
just
stuff.
Tonga. No, I don't know. Like usually, like before, like I take on a client, I put them through everything before I say,
yeah.
okay, I'm gonna put my name to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'd always make sure, like I'm like, because I'm a sore loser. Like I'm like, I'm not going home losing.
It's
So
good, it's
like,
good to be competitive.
yeah, I'm like nah, and so
But
I
not
never
only
lost.
That, not only that you've done so much good stuff in food designing. I also seen that you're good at what's called like event stuff, like setting up stuff. I've
Yeah.
seen,
Oh yeah, since I've done
yeah.
event styling.
Yeah,
that.
so like you're a bit of a man of all trades, right? So
Jack
I
of
seen
all trades.
you know, and
I think
like,
that's a normal Polynesian thing, hey.
Right.
Like they're creatives. Like
Yeah,
that's how we
100%.
express ourselves. Like with whatever. There's like some people express it through music, some people express it through dance. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just think it's a
Yeah.
normal
So good.
Polynesian trait to
So I've
have.
seen highlights of Halito's birthday
Oh,
that
yeah,
you set up,
holy.
and man, that was just
That's
the
next
birthday
level,
vibe, man.
mate. That's like
you shut down,
Americans.
you shut down the whole neighborhood,
Shut down the whole street.
Yeah,
The
Aggie
floats.
was it Aggie Saw that come
Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
and like you had like groups performing and stuff like that. How did that come about? Where was
It came about like I don't know, like I'm just crazy. Like if I say it and if somebody tells me no, it makes me, because a lot of people are like, nah, you can't do it. I'm like,
Right.
whenever somebody tells me no, I'm gonna go do it, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna go do
Yeah.
it. Like, and then you're gonna come back, and I'm like,
Watch me,
okay,
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm bad. Like I have a bad attitude. Like if somebody tells me no, I'm going back.
such a good mentality
Like-
to have, though.
Yeah, I guess that's what we need as Polynesians and stuff like that. So we need someone who's like, when everyone's saying nah, you're like, oh, watch me then.
Yeah.
No, I'm bad. Like even if it's like in customer service, I'm like, well, go and get me somebody that can do it. Like I'm
Yeah.
bad.
You were a flight attendant as well, weren't you?
So, we're just talking about that. So that was my mum's dream for me. So she wanted me to fly. That she always wanted to be a flight attendant. So she was like, you know, when you grow up, your parents dictate like, okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna be a rugby player. You can fly.
Yeah, yeah,
so my
yeah.
mum always wanted me to fly. So I did flight attendant schooling. And then, I got finals for in New Zealand, but then I got homesick, so I came home. So I was just like, yeah, because it's not Nothing against New Zealand, land of the long white cloud. See, do you know why they call it that? Because God likes to cover his mistakes.
True story.
Game over.
That's why you're both over here.
Just kidding.
Well, I've never heard that one. I've never heard that one before in my whole life. This is new to that one.
No, you know,
You've come on here. Come on here. You brought my.
I don't know. I'm Australian, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never
no,
heard
you know,
that
divas,
one.
they got bad mouths. They
Let's go.
Man, you've like.
Where'd you stay in New Zealand? Auckland?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of New Zealand.
You haven't even been there.
Yeah, all my family's in Auckland.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love visiting. I love going there, like,
well,
all the
let's
time.
be honest. That's why. I mean,
I
we're
know.
here. New Zealand's different.
That's why you're here now.
Yeah.
How long
not
have you been
there.
in Australia?
Was it?
How long have you been in Australia?
No, only since March last year.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I'm still new here.
Where are you
but
from, New Zealand?
I'm from Auckland.
West
Yeah.
Auckland?
No, Central Auckland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
explains it.
You're trying to talk like a gangster.
Central Auckland.
From Central Auckland.
Sorry, Scribe.
Oh, man.
not scribe.
Oh, scratch.
Scratch.
But in saying that, man, it's so good to see someone like Joe, like of your caliber, someone that's a Polynesian that's like pushing the boundaries and showing like other people, young people coming through that it's okay to just friggin' give it a
thank
go.
you.
And that's what we want for all Polynesians, eh? Like, you know, we're all about the jokes and stuff like that. But when it comes down to, you know, stuff like this, that we want people to grow and we want people to, you know, when people say nah, you say yeah. Watch me.
Yeah. What's my
What's
8
my
week
mum?
challenge gonna be? I'm gonna get that mentality tomorrow.
Shauna is on his
After I
ninth.
have some of this.
Shauna is on the on his 9th challenge.
Yeah, can you give Siona some tips? Because you've been doing well for the last 4 weeks. I've seen on your stories and your progress so
Tips.
far.
Oh, just me, or do you want tips as well?
How many times your challenge?
Hey, I'm happy with my
you're doing
my
good.
dad bod. If you call it that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
nuts.
did say you had a good chest, so like
Yeah.
Joe's photos.
But it's good though. You got a good trainer in Jay Neeks. He's a good dude. He's a good trainer, tough trainer.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh shit. 'Cause usually I get my way, and I'm so used to getting my way, and it hasn't been like.
Nah, Neeks is the man.
What about you? When was
Also-
the last time you went to the gym with J Nix?
Oh, ages. That's my man, bro. That's my man. I need to catch up with him.
My man's been avoiding him,
I've been running away. I'm running away because his trainings are hard.
Where's this at? Project 180?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a couple sessions.
We went to a trial week.
They came in for a week. And man, after that, we're like, hey, where's the boys?
That was too far. Like,
Oh, yeah.
logistically, it was 45 minutes to get there and back.
He asked me to come once, and I was like, "Yeah, no, sweet, I'll come tomorrow." Then he posted that same day, posted up a video, and I was like, "Oh, also got something tomorrow."
That's the worst when you're trying to work out. I was only there for a few days, but when they come out and then they get the IG story, like, bro,
I'm not ready.
It's actually a really good gym. Actually, really good gym
nah,
for
it's good.
people
Shout
coming
out
through.
to Project 180.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout
to
out,
the
Pro.
team,
If you need a DJ, I'll be there on Saturday. You know.
So we got a boxing event at the end of the year. You keen to fight, Joe?
Is there someone you want to fight?
Money on Joe.
Anyone you want to
Are you guys boxing?
We're gonna do it like
We're doing charity.
A charity.
with Project 180.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Project 180.
Do you know the girl that walks up the thing?
Sold, you're might as well. Yeah.
Done. Lock it in, Tino. Lock it in.
What would your ring announcer name be? If you were a fighter or if you had a nickname, like you know how everyone has a nickname, like a bad boy, like what would your nickname be? Your nickname be? Have a seen?
I'd probably go. What was yours? Fridge. Oh, Pussy. Pussy. What was that? I thought you said pussy. It's your Auckland accent.
So that's your gangster accent.
What's yours be, Chris?
I don't know. Mouse.
Mouse? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah. You look like one.
What's yours be?
Oh man, I'd probably Dutch rudder or something like that. Something
Oh, the Dutchie.
fear Dutch.
Awanga.
Yeah.
That's Awanga.
That's my awangas. What about you, Joe?
A boxer name?
Say boxer, ring announcer.
I don't know. The pressure's on.
He's just gonna carry the ring around. He's gonna carry the numbers
Joe's
around.
just happy to fussy the girl.
Did you want to fussy that girl that kissed Jason?
Touchy subject.
Her name is Liana.
Nah, since you want to fussy the dog. Kiss the dog first.
When did that start? When did your...
When I worked for this family for Tonga, and then I honestly didn't. Do you know what? Okay, this is what happened. They're like, oh yeah, do you know who you would suit? Jason Samoa. I was like, who the hell is that? I didn't know because I don't know much about rugby. I don't. And then they showed me, and then it just started from that. They would always like call me, oh, there's Samoa. And then I just started saying it, and then now it's just gotten out of hand. Like, that, to the point that his teammates were like, I know I annoy him. Like, so whenever, because a lot of my friends, they fly, whenever they see him, they're like, oh yeah, we're Joe's friend. He's like, oh shit. Yeah, I know I annoy the hell out of him.
Yeah. Has he ever contacted you, like replied to any of your stuff?
Yeah.
We've actually got a special guest who's coming. He's just behind the wall here.
Oh.
I don't know if you know, but Jason's my cousin.
Is he?
Yeah. You can come out. Oh, relax.
Not happy. But man, how good was that?
Yeah, so it's just like, so I just keep on annoying him till...
Yeah.
Yeah, our questions.
I'm done.
Everyone's like asking questions about Jason.
Bloody hell.
But even though Joe, like, say, we're stripping it back all the way back into the days.
Oh, we're going deep.
Deep. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, because it's so good for other people just to see your influence. You know, like, what was it like for you, the pressures for you growing up in a Samoan household and family and church and people accepting you? How was that like? Because now you're such an influence to so many people and you've just broken like the walls for so many of us. How was that?
Oh my goodness, it's like 50 million questions.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. So I think there's like there were pressures with like not only me being gay, but then I was Samoan, and then my family were very, very and still are very, very religious.
Right.
So it was just like, oh, what the hell? Like, and you know, when you just don't feel like you fit in, and everything that I tried to hide back then, that's everything that I'm known for now. And it's just like the minute that, like, don't get me wrong, I've never spoken about this like publicly because it was just ugly. It was ugly. It was like the movies. Like, but now, like my family, my brothers were all good. They're like, Joe, we knew. But it took my dad a little bit, and so when we spoke about it, like now, because like we're all good, my dad was just like, I just needed time to mourn. What I wanted for you, and because my dad just grew up in an era, which is so understandable. He grew up in an era where it was just like you had no future, like you had no future when if you were publicly gay, like you were just shunned. But now, like all my opportunities come because of it,
Exactly.
and like my thing that I always try and push, like even I met a couple of other Samoan influencers guys a couple weeks ago, and I was like to them, I go to them, I hope you guys are like not only just nice to me but nice to other gay guys in general, because like at the end of the day I just come from that community, and like my thing is like I know I get certain privileges, like I get away with certain things, saying certain things about Samoa and every other guy, but like you know if I not like another guy with like, do you know, honestly, okay, if somebody said it without the following, like, they'll be like, nah, shut up, shut your face. That's why I always push it. I always try and normalize it, like so that I can start conversations back home that it's normal, because it's a normal thing. It's like every family has one, whether they know it or not. Like, that's the thing. So that's why I always like, that's my thing. That's my goal with staying online, was always being
to represent.
Like I think visuals are like a massive thing, and when you see like representations of, because Islanders come in every shape and form. But like for me, I just wanted to be like normalize being gay, like being a Samoan gay person. But I don't let it define me. me. Like when
Right,
people say like,
100%.
oh, and like when other guys get uncomfortable, I keep on going till they're even more uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
it's usually rugby players.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then usually after that they're messaging, and I'm like,
Sliding your DMs.
and then I expose them, me and Katona. Oh, yeah, that's why I can't get a white nail polish. Take out my belly button. Why are you laughing? That's my little thing.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you sharing your story because that's big, man. Like especially for someone of your caliber, someone who's representing the LGBT community.
Yeah, I do it in my own way. Like I don't
Yeah.
wave the flag. Like I'm just like, I just do it in my own way. I'm like, no, like I don't. Like I've always been a loner. Like I always stood on my own. Like I don't need like a whole community. But I know that I have to do the work.
Yeah,
like,
but it's also really, really good for the say like your family with the support and the Samoa community. They all love what you're doing as well, and not just that, all the Polynesian community. So it's been good. So
yeah, because I always try to advocate for things that are like that mean a lot to me, and not only to me but for Samoa. Like Samoa's my heart. Samoa's my heart before all the other islands. Like I always endorse like Cook Islands, Tonga. Anyway, Samoa. As soon as there's a project for Samoa, I'll always take it. Usually, I take Samoan things. I'll just do them for free because I'm like, okay, no, this is a cause for Samoa. But like now, like that, they're like, okay, what's your fee? I'm like, huh?
Take the fee, mate. Just grab it. Yeah.
If you could tell your like someone that's like still in the closet in their community, what would be an encouragement for them to, you know, they really want to break the wall, they want to come out, like it's acceptable now in our society, so say be it. But what is something that you want to say to someone?
Even tell them just take their time.
Yeah.
Like take their time, because if you rush it, like everyone has their own like journey, like whether they accept it or not. I think the hardest thing is accepting it for yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And then after that, as soon as you're all good, like, because in the beginning, like, you know, you grow up going to church, they tell you like one thing, but inside you feel like they like say, oh, you're a sin, but you don't feel like that. Because like honestly, this is the thing. Like this is the conversation that I had with my dad. I go to my dad, why would I choose this? Like with everything that comes along with being that comes along with being gay, like. I was just like, why would anybody choose that? Like, it's a hard lifestyle. Like and he was just like, I never thought of it that way.
Right.
So I just like, but I didn't wake up and then like, so that's my thing. I think I'd just tell people take their time because their journey's different. Everyone's journey's different. I get asked that a lot, like, and I try and like, I never give advice on it because I'm just like, I don't want to give like the wrong advice. And then they go out and then their family just completely like, so I always like, take your time. Take your time. So I never like I get asked that daily, but I'm always like telling them, I'm like, look, everything just happens. Like whether, but I'm real cautious with that because mental health is like huge. And I think it's like I forgot the stats on it, but it's higher within that community, within the LGBT community. So
I think half the reason why we did the podcast is because. Obviously, there's so many podcasts out there, but there's a certain one that we wanna reach out to, that we want it to be normal for people to talk about stuff like this, mental health, especially in the Polynesian community. So we want it to be normal for people to talk about it, like it's just boys sitting down, whoever's sitting down, just chatting about it, like
But mad respect though, Joe. Like we love what you've done, and appreciate you sharing your story with us.
No, thank you
and the world.
And winning the YouTube world, mate. This guy's winning the YouTube world.
Can you get me more followers?
We got your YouTube.
This guy. Like what I said before, it's like we do appreciate you coming through and speaking about the stuff that hardly anyone wants to talk about. So it's for 4 podcast and 4 Files collection. This is what we're about. So
I love it.
I
love what you're saying.
Thanks, Chris. Because Chris was abused a lot before
by my dad.
So did you grow up in Samoa?
So I grew,
Can't you tell? Kidding.
Okay,
just a
boys.
joke.
Okay. You're born in Fiji. Sorry, mana, bula. Yeah, I was Puri.
We're not supposed to be racist here.
I'm not racist. I'm not
Keep it
racist.
on my mouth.
You just talked about mental now. Go.
Yeah, I was born in Samoa and grew up most of my life there and moved to Auckland when I was about 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
And lived my whole life there until about 10 years ago when I moved to Perth, and obviously from Perth over to Brisbane. So, yeah, thank you, very good.
So we got the new Bachelorette. If you've
Yeah, I saw that.
how good's that? Like you get to choose whoever you want to be with. What is that?
Do you know what? I don't understand. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Wait, I need to think before I get in trouble. I don't really understand how bi works, bisexuality, like, because I feel like they choose like whatever is
Are they more picky? Like
I don't know. I don't know.
Being bi, are they more picky because?
Let me tell you something about the grey area. Well, I don't know. See, this is the thing, because it's not that I go out hunting for rugby players, but I was just like, what the hell? Like, you go and post like with your girlfriend and all these girls, and then in the club, like, sort it out.
Awa.
100%. Yeah.
Oh Lord, I was like,
Yeah.
but don't you have a wife? Like, I'm like, Geke. Yeah, and I was so confused. Like, we were all confused the whole trip. We're like, how? Yeah, I don't know how it works. So,
Is it because they want to try? Like, is it them being curious?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, but I don't let them experiment. No, I am the national treasure.
Mr. Treasure of the politician, mate.
You're tricky bastards.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
But
JL Jim. Oi, sorry.
maybe they just want to try. Like
a taste.
Like we go.
Like a taste.
Yeah. Like just a little taste.
like, when did you taste?
Breaking news.
Hey, why are you sweating? Why are you sweating? Hey, why are you sweating?
You're the one that's
That's why he brought up the topic.
Hey, I'm just asking the questions that they want answers to.
Oh man, I'll probably apply anyways. But yeah,
Nah, this was this one came in. Where was that invite to the Creator Business launch the other week?
Who?
That was just a joke. We're watching the vlog and we're like, oh yeah, must be nice. How was that?
It was good, eh? Like, I think it was good to like all collectively get together. Like the invite was to anybody and everybody, like who was in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, when you run your own thing, you get like, you don't know that your struggles are somebody else's struggles, and so
100%.
like getting together,
Right.
that was it was just like, okay, who's working with who? Because I think that's what people always ask me, how do, like with Harlem's birthday,
Right.
everybody, I had worked with them over the last like 10 years, so they just had to get into a space and like introduce, and that was my main goal. I told like everybody that was there, is like, if you meet one person just tonight, you'll never know what will come through
Yeah.
like in
Yeah,
the future.
yeah.
So like even some of my closest friends, I used to compete against them in pageants and that, and now we're like,
Yeah.
hey, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. So yeah,
I think that's great. Like it's a great incentive. You guys organised that event.
yeah,
Like
So good.
so if you don't know, they pretty much got all the new businesses like creators around Brisbane.
Oh,
And they all came together and had this launch party.
Yeah.
Organised by. Was it organised by Made with Sugar, Brown Sugar?
yeah. It was organised with
The one and only.
And so yeah, they all came together. But Chris wasn't invited because he's
Funny, my cousin got invited, but not me.
Who's your cousin?
Fava. ST Brownies.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she's my
she had
cousin.
messaged me. Yeah.
no, because
Far away.
when I saw that, I hands down to me, the best cake I had was from Popo and Coco.
Oh yes. She is bomb, right?
Like I had this, I don't know,
Popo and
Vanessa.
yeah,
Popo and Coco.
Popo and Coco. I don't know. Look,
What flavour
check
did you have?
I forgot what it was. I forgot.
Yeah, she's bomb.
But she had like it was a massive cake, but like just the flavors. Like,
Yeah,
it was
she's one of my
so
favorite
nice.
bakers.
Yeah.
I rate her.
So if you want a cake, go to Popo and Coco.
No.
Okay.
Oh, how did you
Like-
come up with the name Brown Sugar?
Brown sugar. Do you know, honestly, because I was trying to move it off of my name,
Yeah.
and then we're in the but I wanted it something to be like I didn't want it to be like so in your face like a poly word because I still
yeah,
needed
yeah.
it. Like the direction for our company now, like I need it to be universal. That's why we've gone with like the whole Hawaiian theme because it's like it's not foreign. We're Samoan, they're like, where's that? Somalia? Like, do you know what I mean?
Similar.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and so
We're
like
Samoa.
with the whole, like with Baalangis, it's a part of their culture to go to a cafe, get a coffee every morning.
Yeah.
With us, it's seasonal. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, we'll go on the weekend when we're free. So that was the thing. I needed the company to be like more
Commercialized?
not watered down, but
Yeah.
commercialized. Yeah. So then, so I was trying to figure out a word for a long time, and then we're in the bakery one day, and I saw a packet of brown sugar, and I was like, that's our name, brown sugar. And then that's how it all happened.
So
So
good.
is it just
That's
yourself
awesome,
that's involved with this?
So it's me and Angela Vellante.
Yeah.
So she's Angela.
Vellante.
She's a French European trained chef, but she's Tongan.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's got an amazing story, eh?
She's French.
French. Tongan too. Valente.
It's one of my cousins. Everyone.
But you can date your cousins in Tongan.
Oh, how good is
Ganga
that?
umame.
Anything goes.
Don't talk about Sione. Are you nervous?
No, it
Stop
was
touching
good.
me.
Oh yeah. Can we go to the battle rap?
Oh, he's playing footsies, eh?
Oh, okay.
Jeez, no wonder why Sim's
See,
wearing
Uma,
genders.
see?
What is it with you and Tongans?
Oh, because I know I'm not related to you. See, because I got a feeling I'm related to you.
Yeah.
Because everybody from that, it's small. There's not
Yeah.
even 100 people in that village.
Where is
It's a
that
small
village?
town.
Baya?
So it's Guabex.
Have
Yeah, I
you
know
heard
it.
of the Dwarf Caves?
Yeah.
That's
down
our
there.
village.
Allah, that's not far from Whalalupo.
No, that's closer to Mangase.
Yeah, so it goes. So we're all Ituatane.
Yeah,
It goes Manase, Safoku, and then Sa something, and then us behind.
Yeah.
So we're going inland. That's why
Yeah.
nobody knows who we are.
Yeah. But
Oh, my mate does. He reckons it's the capital of Samoa.
Have you been there?
Oh, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. But
Capital city of
know
Samoa.
where-
most of my
family's house
my
is?
family's
Baya.
still there. Yeah.
Where's your family's house?
Most of my parents' my dad's family's still there. I actually don't know,
Oh, okay.
but it's Guabex.
That's why he's plastic. He does not know
We did
anything.
that. How blessed he got
No,
you
he's
a few
class,
weeks
he's
ago. I was
class.
like, what's the capital of Savati? He's like, Baya.
I had to say my own.
Yes, correct.
Wait.
No, like when I
We
meet
are,
people, I'm
we
like,
are.
how are you from there? Because it's small. It's so
Yeah, there's
small.
like 10 families or something.
Yeah, probably not even that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm not going to say that.
Because if you blink, you'll miss it. It's not that big.
No, it's tiny, like really, really small.
It's like going to the Kongavao, and then you see the
Can you
sign.
not
that
say
they-
it like that? Get on a yellow brick road. We have our own prime minister. We're self-governed.
Isn't that where the Giants foot is as well? Like, is it the,
Oh yeah.
No,
That's Whalalupo.
Oh, right.
That's muscles.
Yeah, very muscle.
Yeah, that's right on my front step.
Oh,
We got the crater.
Yeah.
I forgot the volcano.
Yeah, the volcano.
Yeah, but I'm
So-
proud to be from Paya. I always put it up there, and people are like, "Where is it?" I'm like, it's a magical land away.
Who was your biggest influence growing up? Who was your biggest influence growing up? Mine was Jesus. My Lord.
You lie. You are lying. Satan.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite Bible verse, Tino?
John 3:16.
so much.
No, but who was your musically, artistically,
Musically, I was a
Politically.
big.
Oh, I thought it was life.
Boys to Men.
anything?
Anything.
I was a Boys to Men fan. I was like sticking pictures of Boys to Men on my books back at
I was Backstreet Boys in sync wish life.
Oh yeah, I was.
I had I used to
music-
put posters. I used to put posters on my wall.
Of who?
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah.
I was a
NSYNC
big boy band
and,
fan
Wish
as
Life.
well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Joe?
Selena.
Selena.
Selena. Do you know,
Number
I
one.
used to, growing up, when I would hear Kamula, I thought it was a Samoan song. But I honestly thought, because I
Come
hear
on.
it
Yeah.
everywhere. Like,
Actually,
No,
it's
because
the-
Samoans,
Samoan.
Samoans have their own version to any
but that's,
Palangi
that's
song.
what Samoans do. We make it out
so
at the
that's
markets, at the markets and everything. You hear it all the time and repeat.
Yeah, hard.
But that Selena song, actually, you'd think it's from the islands, eh?
I used to love that movie,
Yeah.
but not for the music, anyways.
I went to Music's. It was like their concert thing they had in Logan one time. It was a couple of months ago.
Selena.
Music's.
Oh,
Music's.
yeah.
So Lorenzo, and shout out to Music's, Lorenzo and Fall. He's gone back home. And the rest of the boys. Yeah, we went there and there's a chick that's up New Zealand, a Kiwi chick.
She was
that
a
sings.
part of Miss J. She was
Miss
a part
J.
of Pacific Song.
She sung that song that night, right? And it was like, this is probably the first time I've heard that song live, and I was like,
Wait, there were millions of Selenas, like all sizes too.
We see you on the table. Is that the one you on the table?
talk us through that. Was it Fuki? It was you, Fuki, and
Harlem, Battle of the Divas.
Yes.
Oh, you know the national treasure. What? Who won the money prize? And I was only on the floor for 5 seconds.
I was like to my mate, don't give them the alcohol. He went out the back and put the alcohol. So
Wow, hell.
no, it was mad. It was
Animals.
yours.
If you ever want to come to the jungle, come to Logan. If you're from the north side, stay over there.
Oh no, you're good now, eh, mate. You're good.
Yeah, still good.
West
Yeah, you guys need a passport to cross over the north side.
Yeah,
You guys need a COVID vaccine. Thank you. But you damn
Well, shut the gate.
Lay the bridge down.
Put that wall up.
Well, that was holy.
So we got some questions here.
This one's to Joe. Have you ever kissed a twin? And why was it Tui Swan? And why was Tui Swan the best or something?
Who wrote that?
Anonymous.
Expose them. Nah.
Don't say names.
Shout out to the Swan twins.
Someone asked, how are you coping with the JT cheating?
With the scandal? Well,
Well,
I'm coping. Do you know what's funny? So somebody screenshot my story and reposted it on TikTok, but I didn't know. And I was going through my For You page, and then I seen all the comments. They're like, "Man, I can't believe Jason had like." And I was like, yeah. That's true. Yeah, and all these people were like, "So is he gay?" I'm like, "Yup, tell the world."
It was me before her.
oh man.
They must be all shooting their shot now that they know.
Speaking of shooting that shot, someone's asked, Joe, do you have an OnlyFans account? If so, what's the discount code?
Are you asking that for yourself? Are you asking? No,
Anonymous.
What's the code?
FA.UCE collection.
Oh man.
Someone goes, how do you get your zoo meals so well?
Oh my god. Okay. So there's me like publicly, and then we call it the zoo. Like when we all get together, we're like the zoo's. Where's the watering hole? but we don't take phones because it's just like. It's just like
Where's
that's
that
where
invite?
we can be.
Where's your boss invite?
Group of us. That's where we just ask like. Who wrote that?
Malo Zukipa.
And then, like everyone who knows me, 'cause I'm a Mukupua'a, but when it comes to like for like stuff,
Yeah.
everyone just laughs because they know what it's like in the back. But I'm like, welcome to Samoa. Samoa's beautiful, pristine beaches. We are now open to the world. But really, fuck it up.
This one's from one of your family members. Tipafang, yes, who's the Whaingaelo brother? Hint, he plays for the Free Cats. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Seth.
Do you know Gani?
Who's the what? Whaingaelo.
Whaingaelo brother.
Oh, can you translate it for my
Yeah,
mate?
my mate doesn't know what Whaingaelo means.
What's Whaingaelo? You know what that means?
I don't even know what.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, we got some serious questions here. Have any of you been through a breakup, and what got you through it?
Oh wow, that's deep. Oh, Joe, but you just went through one.
God. We should have laughed at that. Sorry.
Anyone been through a rough breakup?
No?
Probably just me, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used
Long
to be
time
married.
ago.
And,
Were you married?
Yeah, long time ago. I was a good boy, got married when I was young.
I don't know that.
It's,
What's his name?
it got me through Fridays Riverside. Shout out to Fridays Riverside every Saturday night after rugby. So yeah, that was.
True.
Thanks for sending that question in, Mono.
I don't do. True. I did not know that.
How did you break up? What was your breakup story? Were you like...
This is the heartbreaker.
Central Auckland.
what do you know that we don't know?
Just like, see you later.
No,
Like how?
Nah.
I've got one from the same person, Anonymous.
Here we go.
Tell us about your experience at Darrow Socials.
Oh my lord. As the national treasurer, I do not go to those places.
It's a national treasure, man.
Darrow Social.
what is a Darrow Social?
I don't know, I've never been there.
No, never.
Do you know what? That's another kind of barbovi. Honestly.
We just do people from
Like, we have Logan ones, and Logan's like, that's pretty. But then the Dara ones, honestly.
So is it close to like soap water kind of meals?
Oh.
I've never been to a sort of like...
Wait, you what? You've never?
No, I have actually, but like not...
Have you been to a Logan one?
No, I
That's
haven't.
top tier.
We always got told to stay away from Logan ones because there's always fights and stuff.
Do you know what? I think the culture of it's changed. I think because the bands are younger now and everybody knows what's like. Because I think that it's funner than going to clubs. So
Yeah.
But I honestly, it's like bomb vibes. I've gone to, well, not me, but I know people who have gone to. But yeah, it's been pretty safe. Like I think that's been with like the older generation who's been like come and gone. Yeah, I'm not saying advocating for people to go to these things. I just heard they're really, really fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to another social actually. Any more questions?
Yeah, this one's from Anonymous. Tino, when are you going to put a ring on it?
Put a ring on him, man.
Ring on, what is it?
Cock ring.
Okay.
You didn't, I don't know.
Family podcast. But
Sorry, earring.
Last one from Wax10. Most embarrassing drunk moments.
I don't have one. I don't drink.
Blacked out. Can't remember.
I'm an angel.
My parents watch this, so no, I don't have one.
So Joe, what's
Joe's trying to
Once
count.
again, as the national treasurer, I have to deflect these questions.
Professionalism here.
Any more questions?
No.
Nah, that was it.
No, I just want to see what Joe's brought in.
Yes.
I just what I've been waiting for.
So, Joe, do you
Sorry, I
want
didn't bring any pies because today's my day off, and it's like I'm not cooking. But.
to talk us through what we got here? What you brought in for us?
So we've got Afghans and we've got musubi.
What's musubi?
I
I haven't had one of these. bad
Lopi.
boys.
Is this sushi?
Yeah, so it's like a
like
Hawaiian
Hawaiian.
sushi
No way.
With spam.
with spam. Sorry, I think it all spilt in the car. So try those, grab those.
Once again, if you're listening on Spotify,
Might all collapse because
How good is this?
Wait a minute,
Oh my
eat it.
god!
We're waiting. We're waiting.
We're gonna eat now. Like, what's this turn into a mukbang?
your bum.
Oh, you want a battle?
Oh.
Oh, it's the wrap.
All right, Joe. Once again, thank you for jumping on the show. I know it was last minute when I asked, but as always, we
Going for a hard time.
look, I'm going through very hard times. Just from us four, this is just a present for you. From us four.
Thank you.
I want you to open it up right now, just so you can have a look at it
Got Paya on the front.
and give us your best reaction once it's open.
Oh my goodness. For the game.
Look at that. Perfect. Oh, Jason Samalolo. Massive shout out to Jason.
Yeah, so shout out to Jason.
If you see me at the next game with thank you.
Yeah, so that's from us four, and obviously the Files collection. That's for you. Take it away, and we don't care what you do with it. You sleep with it, or you hang it up on your wall. But yeah, just a little token of appreciation for you coming through.
Yeah. How good is that? It's actually nice. Chuck Joe on that.
Was this the first one?
It's the only one.
Yeah, the one and only.
When do I get one? Off me. Anyway, Siona, take it away.
You feel cool.
Anyways, ladies and testicles, thanks for tuning in to the FA.UCE podcast. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure you follow, give us a review or whatever they do on there. If you're listening on and watching on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with your aunties. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
And your uncles.
Also, thank you to Joe for tuning in.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Joe, for coming in. We appreciate it.
You're the man, Joe.
That's for your mum and dad and aunties and uncles.
Hey, I'm so